Hey, what's happening, guys? Welcome to Working with Bobby again. We're here at the shop on the couch on another hot weekend, Father's Day weekend to be exact. To all you fathers out there, the good fathers, not just the ones that got kids. I'm talking about the one that actually put in the work, raised the kid, put in time with them, love them enough to discipline them, etc., etc. Happy Father's Day to y'all guys, not the mother cats. All right. So now I got that out of the way. The whole point of this video is we gonna go ahead with the teardown of the 400. So I'm gonna take y'all in the shop and get y'all set up, and then we gonna get started with it. This might be a two-part video because I ain't quite got the hang of that what do you call it, like that time lapse deal or whatever. So I'll probably be pausing y'all a whole bunch, but I'm gonna still bring y'all along the way so you can see the teardown just as I see it. So I'm gonna get y'all turned around, get y'all put on the tripod, and then we gonna get to work. All right, y'all. I got my cutoff barrel in true country budget form. Can't afford them fancy drip pans that go up under the engine hoist, so I made one. Took an empty brake clean barrel from work, cut the top off, and that's what I'm gonna be putting all my parts in as I take them off. Got my handy dandy bucket to sit down on, and just in case some of y'all want to know about this, I'm gonna turn it sideways or whatever. This camera stand, that's the brand and the part number on it. Shout out to one of my viewers, my subscribers, my supporters that set me up with it and sent it to me free of charge. That was such a blessing. It actually encouraged me to get my son one, that way I can get mine back. So my son got his own tripod, I got mine, so I'm gonna get y'all set up and let y'all watch me tear this 400 small block down. What I plan on doing is taking off the intake. I'm not gonna keep this intake, but just in case somebody interested in it, you know, hit me in the comments or email me or whatever, and we can do something with it or whatever, or work out whatever kind of deal. I don't ever run these kind of intakes because, frankly, I'm not familiar with them. So I always just go with the aftermarket aluminum intake. Everything else I'm gonna try to salvage, or I'm gonna try to salvage as much as I can. So what the plan is to take the intake off, both valve covers, timing cover, oil pan. I might pull the heads and I might not. It depends on what kind of time I have. Now, as you can see, before I done start taking anything off, I got these sandwich bags or glad bags or whatever. What you need to do, if you plan on reusing the fasteners so you don't lose them or whatever, try to get you a little labeling system going. It don't cost much to get these little bags. I think it was like $1 or something from Walmart. But what I plan on doing is the ones that I want to reuse, I'm going to put them in these bags that way I don't get them mixed up. So without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get y'all set up in the tripod, and then I'm going to get my stuff out the way I can start tearing this engine down. So just bear with me. All right, y'all. First thing I'm going to do, I got my little tools out so far, what I think I'm going to need. I'm going to go ahead and get this stripped out. I had to put y'all in the corner because the light from outside was giving a glare, but I'm gonna go ahead and get the distributor loose so I can pull it out, and I'm gonna just take this stuff off and set it down inside that bucket. Some of it I'm gonna reuse and some of it I ain't. But for the people that don't know, that watch my channel, when you're removing a distributor, if you intend on for it to work again, you want to put it in, run it again, you want to put it in time. So you can watch where the rotary button is pointed. On GM engines, it's preferably at cylinder number 1. I'm assuming that it's like that on the other engines as well. You want to do that before you actually pull the distributor out, if you want to try to put it back in the same spot. To the more experienced cats, I understand y'all can probably pull this stuff off with your eyes closed. It don't make no difference. You can get it running in the blink of an eye. I'm not even to that level yet, but when I get ready to actually set this up for it to fire again, I intend for it to be right. So I'm gonna just toss the majority of this stuff down in this bucket. Find me a rag. If you can see this here, I hope I'm in the camera view. This build up, this gunk that's on here, it look like whoever had this here probably didn't change the oil like they should, but it's okay. We're gonna clean all that up. We're gonna clean all that up. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the intake bolts loose. And then when I get ready to pull the intake, I'm gonna cut the camera back on so y'all can see what's under it, because I've never even seen up under. But like I told you in the first video, we're gonna look at it we're gonna go through this here together. So just stay tuned. All right, y'all. About to pop this intake off. I wonder if it'll just pull up. It will not. See if she do the trick. Why them cast iron intake no they ass some weight on them? Definitely ain't keeping the shot on me. We gonna get to see what all gallon look like. Oh, not gallon. The valley. I'm under the intake manifold. Goodness, over here. I'm taking this straight to the. No, I'm gonna sit it in there. Somebody might want it. I'm about to put it in the scrap bin. If y'all heard that, I wasn't exaggerating. That intake really that heavy. Alright, in here ain't as dirty as I thought it was going to be, but it's alright. Take these intake gaskets off. And these China rail seals, which never really actually seal. They shouldn't call them seals. They should call them China rail leaks. I don't never use these. These things here that come with the intake gaskets when you get them, in my opinion, now somebody might know a trick to get them to seal, but I don't. In my opinion, just throw them away as soon as you get or open the paint. That'd be the first thing you throw away. I'm gonna let y'all look down in here. I'm moving the whole tripod so that way you'll see. But that's what it looked like so far. All right, I'm gonna zoom in a little bit right fast because we got to keep this thing going. I'm already at like 7 minutes, so I don't want the video to be too long. I might split it up into 2 parts like I told y'all earlier. All right. Now, go ahead and get my bag ready for my valve covers because I want to reuse these. These are, by the way, just in case you don't know, for the ones that's trying to do this for the first time on their own, most of the stuff on these engines is going to be standard thread or standard head bolts. And what I'm using right now to take these off is a 7/16 deep well 1/4" drive socket to get the valve cover bolts off. And to hold on to these so I don't lose them. Because unless I plan on going the stud route, I'm going to go ahead and just clean these up and put these back. Y'all got to remember now, this is a budget. So, it ain't going to be none of that order no fancy stuff that ain't going to make no power. Unless I just choose to do so. Most of the time, I always go the budget route. I spend money if it's going to make more power and torque. You know, I'll do that. But just put the stuff on just to make it look good? No, I ain't with that. I'll do that after everything fixed after everything fixed mechanically. I can get fancy and clean after that. You don't need being pretty and being on the side of the road. Or leaking or smoking out the tailpipe or whatever. 400 valve covers. Got that straight. I'm going to pop these off. Y'all already had saw the video of when I took the valve cover off. So I'm just putting them down in there. Just to hold them in place. More than likely, I'm going to throw the bolts, rock arms, and push rods in each valve cover just to keep them in place. But the next thing I want to try to tackle is looking at the cam. So I'm going to have to take each and every rock arm and push rod out. That way I can see if I can get the lifters out the board. And then I'm sorry about that, y'all. It got so hot in the shop that the phone stopped working. I tried to cut the camera back on and it said something like phone overheated or too hot to use the camera. So I had to wait for it to cool down. I literally had to put it in front of the fan for it to cool down. I got to look back at the video to see what y'all saw last, but I'm out there ripping and running, working on the motor. I'm going to show y'all this before I close the video out and start the second video. So I'm going to get y'all turned. All right, I took the rock arms off. I got all them down in the bucket here, in each valve cover. Not that I'm gonna be putting them back in the same place. That's just a habit I got. But some of them, there was, you know, had some little gunky buildup or whatever on the studs, and it was kind of hard to come off, but they came off. And what I'm gonna get ready to do is pull this balancer bolt, pull the balancer, take the timing cover off, take the oil pan off, then the timing cover, and then I want to pull off the chain and see what kind of cam is in it. But I got to get ready to fish these lifters out, and if the rock arms and the push rods just kind of aggravating to come out with that gunky buildup, I'm pretty sure that these ain't gonna give me no easy win either. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna grab this WD-40. Y'all see it. Grab this WD-40 and I'm gonna spray these bores to try to loosen them up. And I'm gonna do the other side the same way. And then I'm gonna get ready to close this video out. So I'm gonna let these soak, let this foam cool off again. So that joker don't cut off on me before I get finished recording. And then we gonna close out the video. So just hold tight. All right, y'all. I ain't got y'all turn around. Well, you think that's funny, ain't it? All right. Well, my little man done got back. He was done ride with his grandma to help him. So what we gonna do is we gonna close out the video. And when I record again, what we gonna do is we gonna pull the heads, pull the oil pan, front balancer, timing cover, and then we're gonna look at the cam and we're gonna see what we got. So as I always tell y'all, be blessed, be encouraged. And not above all, but also keep wrenching. I'll see y'all on the next video.